Alright, boys, we should be live, hopefully. Let me post this around and make sure that the stream actually started. Did it start? Oh, wait, you're here. So it did start. For some reason I cannot see it. Why? What? Oh, okay, now it seems fine. My volume of the game is way too high. Okay, let me get that shot on my phone. Come on, YouTube, you can do it. Come on. Show me the shot. Oh, finally. Welcome, boys. Let me post this on Discord and then we're ready. Good. Very good. Okay, so last time I was testing something yesterday and then a rage quit situation happened. So that's when I stopped, when I was by myself. Nothing crazy though, the rage quit situation is simply that I was murdering these Italian divisions here. And then for some reason I conquered the tile and I didn't want to conquer it and it was bugged because there were still divisions in there, but yeah. So, what's up compared to the last time here? Not much, in the sense that I started back... Well, I actually restarted the run and I made some changes to the production, to the construction priority at the beginning in order to get the facility. Where is the freaking facility? Yeah, in order to get a facility so that we have SPGs of this kind now. So the changes are mainly two compared to last time. First of all, we are adding the facility related things. So we have a medium flame tank and we have the assault engineer company. And then, although we could go mountaineers only, I was experimenting with a mix of mountaineers and infantry. With the goal of having a few more of these divisions. And that should be a total of 9 of them. Instead of, I believe, 6 if you go mountaineers only. So that's the main difference. That's after picking Tip of the Spear on Grand Battle Plan. However, at the same time, we don't have any land doctrines yet, and we don't have many of the Special Forces doctrines yet. When you get to this one, actually this one here, it will help a lot. Which SPGs are those? The usual ones. Well, kind of the usual ones. So we go with the basic radio, because I didn't have the improved one yet. But other than that, this is a pretty standard SPG for infantry. Nothing too crazy here. So... what else? Now, we are lacking still quite a bit of SPGs, which is why my intention was to take this slowly. And Vates, you asked about Germany attacking Poland, but in my experience, they attack Poland. Yeah, maybe one thing I didn't mention is I don't call Yugoslavia into the war. So basically what happens at this point is Italy declares on me. I completely ignore that. I just set up my defensive line in Bulgaria, making sure to leave them the ports so they disembark like this, so we can port cheese them a little bit, while we cannot do it in Zara without calling Yugoslavia. And then slowly we are building in Yugoslavia with the goal of annexing them. And we should be fairly close to that, only 300 more points before we can annex them. Wait, it doesn't happen. What doesn't happen? In my experience, Germany normally attacks Poland unless maybe they are particularly busy on your front. So, yeah. So if they had to fight here, maybe. Stability can be a little bit higher, but political power, we don't really have spare one. But yeah, but it's okay. 83% is okay. It's fine. We'll take it. With a war, 83% is fine. So the idea is if we complete these two focuses here, which are not ideal, but they will give us political power. Yeah, we are also using the decision to influence them. I already used it. That's why it's not here. And that adds a minus 150, which is great. The main issue here is the political power, because as you can see, we don't have enough. And to get enough, we will need a couple more focuses. Yes, that is true, Vades. So if you, the moment Italy declares war on you, if you rush from here, you can take this part of Italy quite fast. That is very true. And then I'm not sure if you can capitulate Italy as fast, because the SPGs would not be ready by that time. And then you would probably need to defend the northern front against Germany, the southern against Italy, until you cap Italy. It's an option. I would like Germany to weaken themselves against me, but especially I don't think we particularly... No, I don't want to do paratrooper cheese, so no, that's not an option. I don't think it's particularly useful to keep Germany out of World War II. I mean, why do we want Germany not to attack Poland? I'm okay with Germany being busy with Poland and then the Netherlands and Belgium. It's not much of an issue, in my opinion. I mean, the advantage is you don't share the score with the allies, and maybe the United States don't join the allies. Everything what? Because fighting Germany alone doesn't seem easier in any way. Why would that be easier? And about the United States not joining the allies, if they do not join the allies with that strategy, because the war tension is much lower, I assume. Yeah, cool, but as long as you cap the UK before the United States join, that doesn't make any difference. So it's all about, and yeah, the other thing is I'm also making 3 collaboration governments in Germany with this strategy. So by taking our time, though we get 3 collaboration governments, we'll have a much higher compliance Germany when we cap them. Invading from Hungary, it's a good idea. That's also what I was planning to do. So this front will be a bit less defended. We can push from here, cut them off. Then they will lack supplies in this area, so we can probably kill them easily. But 18 divisions? You don't use mountaineers, I assume. Because we don't have the special forces cap for that. Well, we can give that a try. I need to see how potentially easy that would be. So I guess we can check. If you don't... by the way, I also use some political power to send an attaché to Japan, which really helps with army experience. It's a bit late. Would be ideal to send it a bit earlier, but it still helps. Though I'm still very pissed about Yugoslavia and the Yugoslavian civil war. I really don't like it, but okay. So let me see. We should have a save about Italy here. Let me see that. And also the non-aggression pact with Germany, which I don't know if we have now. Do we have it or not? Let me check. Yeah, we do have a non-aggression pact with Germany. This is a bit bugged. It doesn't seem to work consistently. Sometimes they don't attack you if you have the non-aggression pact. And they still attack you when you cap Italy, which would not be bad, technically. But sometimes they do attack you. I don't think we have that, though. They normally attack on Poland, normally. I don't like the idea of relying on hoping that Germany doesn't attack Poland particularly, but okay, we can give it a try. So in any case here, probably we need to... okay, but wait, this is my older one. Wait a second. I think this is my older one in which we don't have the facility in... do we have a facility? Ah, yeah, no, we don't. Okay, this is my older one. So I need to load a save that I did not name, probably. Ah, no, it's... Wait a second. Yeah, okay, this one is fine. I didn't make a save after the puppets. No, I did. This should be good enough. This should be good enough. Yeah, okay, so this is just before Hungary, which is okay, and this should be the correct one. Let me check. Yeah, this is the correct one. Okay. Okay, let me check the spreadsheet too and go back a little bit here. So, did we take partial mob already? No. Okay. So we are just before partial mob. Did we get the Mountaineers Doctrines? Did we get them or not? Let me see. Yeah, we did get them already. Okay, because here I was going for the... Well, I guess we can fix that. Can just give myself back the... If we don't use Mountaineers, I can just give myself back the army experience. I don't know about the Philippines. I think so. But I haven't played them yet. Yeah, that thing I think is a good idea. So in where was it? In here that you see them? Yeah, okay, in here. And then you have something like Discovery, which is perfect. You copy it, and then we use this as garrison cal. Well, okay, I guess it's worth a try doing what you're saying. So at this point, you'd say you use this template probably then. Now you say the 9-1 with SPGs, right? So we need to give ourselves back the army experience that I spent for this stuff here. So that should be how much was it? 120. So it should be 180, right? Am I wrong? Am I doing something wrong? No, it should be, I don't think we had any discounts here. So this should be 180 plus the one I spent to make this template, which is 12 plus 15. So what's that? 20 something. Let's say that I give myself 200 army experience. That should be the thing. Now I forgot the command to give 200. Is this one okay? I don't think I can give myself only army experience, but that doesn't matter. The other two we don't use. So at this point we are not going to use this template. We are going to use this one. We can give them some SPGs. 20 width is not good though. Would be better at that point to make an 18 width like this, I think. I mean, later on we can change them, but then we can also save some manpower this way, so that's good. We don't have the tech yet. I don't know if we have the required... the Rangers. We wouldn't have the Rangers, that's sad. But I guess it's fine. The Rangers are very good. For the Rangers, we just need, to get these stats, we need three doctrines. Sad. Well, okay, let me try what you're saying first, without too many questions. Yeah, that would be offs. Yeah, 180 plus what I spent on these. So yeah, the amount should be more or less accurate. And then we want offs, not that. And how many offs did you say you are making? Now we don't have the cup anymore. Wait, how do you use Rangers? You went for the... So you went for the Special Forces Doctrines? 18? 18 of these ones? We don't have the manpower for 18 of these things. We can make like 8. Yeah, this is the one SPG one. In fact, it's even less. I think you probably use one more infantry here. So so you use the basic Rangers with just this one here, I guess. Okay, well that we can do. But here it's a bit bugged. Can I remove them? Maybe I can if I do something like this. No, because... Wait a second. Nah. Did not yet. It's going to be... It was going to be the next focus because I swapped these two. I guess we could do it right now, technically, if we wanted to. I don't think it's still enough to get that many divisions out, though. Yeah, let's swap the two around. Okay, this we can do. We can get it a little bit earlier. In the end, it's fairly early. Yeah, we still haven't attacked Hungary. Well, but at this point... no, where is the discount? It's still here. Okay, so we wait for this discount first. Yeah, nationalist propaganda I did. Nationalist propaganda I did. The other one, manpower related one that I'm not doing is this one, but I'm not doing it. Neither of them I'm okay with doing. That's unacceptable. Yeah, so we need to stick to this, guys, I think, for now. And also I wanted to change this. We don't need more artillery and anti-air. Though now with your template we may need a bit more, but it should be fine. So you go all the way to extensive conscription, I see. Well, let's see what happens. So do we have the claim? No, not yet. So this was a bit earlier, but that's good actually. And yeah, and then we wait a bit. So one thing that I was considering is if we wait until we're at war with Italy, we can go war economy instead of partial mob. So we could be delaying this a little bit in theory. But staying on civilian economy for so long is very painful too. And now we are building a lot of mills, so I am not sure. I think we'll go partial mob. Okay, the claim is timed well.
So our Prime Minister has come back from his third and greatest journey. He said that the settlement of the Czechoslovakian, which has now been achieved, is, in my view,
Next game element should not be a requirement for achievements. Did the whole USSR and the peace conference deal? Yeah, that's a very good point. But keep in mind you can make backup saves even on Iron Man. Just manually copy the save file. But I agree, the game shouldn't be bugged if they require Iron Man stuff. Let me check when this expires actually. So I said, okay, no, it's perfectly timed. It's perfect.
his name upon its
Now, problem here is, what was I researching? Let me see. Military engineering vehicles, did we start them? Yes, definitely yes. Construction up, concentrated up, are probably the last two we did. Infantry equip up, okay, done. Tools up, did we get tools up? No, this is tools up time now. Yeah, I agree, although for my build I needed a lot less than for yours probably. I don't know, no, maybe not, maybe it's same. Okay, so now this brings us to limited conscription, and it also allows us to pick the land doctrines. The other thing I want to check is, have I sent the attaché to Japan yet? No, not yet, okay. But now we can pick for free Grand Battle Plan. Then we can pick Grand Assault. And we can probably pick Assault Infantry. Or self-propelled support. I think for now Assault Infantry is better. Should we wait for more discounts? Are there more discounts nearby? No. No. Yes. There is a nice one here. In a bit. I guess we can wait for it because we don't particularly need to rush them. So we can wait for it. Okay, now I should get the land. Nice, let's go. The military engineering vehicles, when was I producing them? After Hungary. Even a save every year I have, so I will be happy. Yeah, I understand your point, definitely. This should be done. Oh, nice. We 100%. Interesting. Wait a second. Oh, that's perfect. That's a very lucky timing for the autosave. Yeah, that's definitely better, né? It's definitely better. Do you mean sometimes they don't get Slovakia? They don't? I think we puppeting these as Slovakia, so we don't call them into the war, will significantly reduce our front. See? Well, I guess that wouldn't be too much of a big deal in case. It's fine. I think it's a good idea to puppet Slovakia though. Let's see what happens when Germany picks the other Slovakia. Will there be 2 Slovakias? Or does this make that Germany cannot create Slovakia because we already have Slovakia? That's interesting. A river when you attack Germany. But the river is there anyway. Now I mean we don't attack from here, we attack from here anyway. And in any case, if you want to call Slovakia, you can call Slovakia. So. But for the first phases, if you don't need to, I mean, no disadvantage in puppeting Slovakia for sure. In addition to the fact that balkanizing is always good. Good. Let me add this to the spreadsheet, because in any case, balkanizing them is a good idea. So now it's time to make some changes. First of all, I was going to build forts and anti-air at the border with Italy and Germany, but if you say that we invade Italy right away, then we don't need them at the border with Italy, they would be useless. So I still think we need them at the border with Germany though, right? Or do you not build them at the border with Germany? Slovakia versus Slovakia would be fun. No, I'm pretty sure at the border with Germany we want the forts. In Yugoslavia, not necessarily in Hungary. And also anti-air, maybe only in North Slovenia, but we want them. Now, we also want this to be the... We also want this to be the priority, at least after this almost done stuff. So yeah. Okay. So far good. Let's deploy these guys. Let's merge them together. You say you make 18. No. You make 18 of them. How many did I have? So 6 I need, which I don't have yet, but I may be able to get there. I don't have occupied territories. Yeah, now these guys will definitely not be ready by the time Italy attacks us. They will not be trained to regular, but I hope it's gonna be fine anyway. We want them to attack from here, you say, huh? Want them to attack from here, we want them to keep training in the meantime. Then I guess we can use just a few divisions to take care of Zara quickly. Civil war will not trigger until Germany is in it. So, what do you do here? A couple of them on the border with Germany, and the other ones to cover then this front once we break into Italy, I would assume. We probably don't want them all in there right away because they will drain supplies very quickly. Speaking of which, let's do this. Okay, let me make a save. Oh, awesome. What good thing I made the save. The stability of the game after the last patch is spot on. But I'm glad they are trying to fix the the Navy cheese instead. I see. But let's see. Maybe this one, okay. I would prefer not to have to do too much micromanagement.
Внимание! Готови! Разбрано! Разбрано! Готови за движение! Готови! Готов! Заповеди, командире!
You know, we don't have enough covering this thing though.
Внимание!
But we have 2 free. Yeah, these guys here. Yeah, okay, whatever. Again, if I don't have to micro them, it's a bit better. So if we don't send the attaché, which probably we don't need to at this point, then we can pick, of course, this guy is amazing. So, logistic wizard, throw planner, and offensive doctrine for sure. And here we can go for some infantry expert. This guy can go on defensive doctrine. Entrenchment could be not terrible actually. But yeah, not particularly important. Now, let's save again. Oh my god, no. What the fuck? What did I do, game? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why can I not play? Yeah, it could be. Okay, we may be able to save it using the autosave. Then I just need to do this stuff again. So this is the peace conference save, I think. Maybe the game didn't like my idea of puppeting Slovakia separately. Yeah, it's fun to do things all over again. Yeah. Okay, let's go past the 1st of December. No, okay, we cannot play. The 1st of December is the end of HOI4. Oh. You can send it on Discord if you zip the file. Do we have anything left? Guess this one. Though it would not be very good to use your save because several things might be different, which is not ideal. So what I was doing here is I set it up. Okay, it was set up already correctly. We just need to continue. Let's see if this one is not broken. Maybe that's good.
Prime Minister has come back from his third and greatest journey, and he said, the settlement of the Czechoslovakian Republic, which has now been achieved, is, in my view, only
How many? Was 6.
to a
Yeah,
larger settlement in which all Europe Chancellor Herr Hitler. And here is the paper.
And then I'm gonna sort yes.
His name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard. We, the German Führer and Chancellor,
Внимание!
the British President, had a further meeting today and are agreed.
Here it is for me.
Ура!
It's probably noon. Yeah,
Продолжайте напред!
it is noon.
Продолжайте напред! Напред!
We are resolved that the method of consultation
Should be smooth.
Готови за движение! Заповеди, командире!
Ah, by the way, we can take advantage of... No. This is not occupied by me? I guess, okay. I guess I could ask them for control, but we can do that later in Italy. It's okay. Now, can I play? Can I play the game? That would be actually awesome. That would be insane if I could play the game. It would be crazy. It would be such a good game if I could play it. Did we pass December? Yes, we are past December 1st, the official end date. Oh, good morning, man. Officially past the end date of HOI4. So maybe we survived this one. Maybe. And I do want them to be kind of the priority. Okay, boys, we are in. We're back in. Save. So, what I was... No, but okay, that's not happening. I'm not... fuck it. Okay, let's do something like this. Maybe it's better.
Внимание!
So, the infantry from Romania, and mountaineers probably from Romania, and more infantry from Romania. Cannot find it because I didn't request it.
Да, командире! Готов!
Okay, it's actually good time to request stuff again.
Готовы!
Then honestly, I don't think it matters that much to what we are doing with these puppet divisions. The way we split them is pretty much irrelevant, but
Какво ще наредите?
yeah, so fuck it.
Внимание! Готови за движение! Мирно! Заповеди, командире! Внимание!
Fine, this is fine.
Готови!
Was it this dude? Yeah.
Какво ще наредите? Заповеди, командире! Мирно!
Oh.
Какво ще наредите? Внимание! Заповеди, командире! Заповеди, командире!
Yeah, good enough. Fine, I'm happy. What do you think Super heavy battleships are much more valuable after the recent navy changes, in my opinion. No, from what I tested, unfortunately, no. It seems like actually they are less effective than before. Super heavy battleships. You need to use cav, mountaineers, and tanks in Italy to push Italy. That's annoying. It's very annoying. Oh.
Da, comandire! Внимание! Готови за движение!
In fact, what seemed to be working the best in terms of the navy when you can build it is a spam of heavy cruisers with light attack oriented heavy cruisers seem to be the most effective shit right now. Wait, so you wanted you also wanted the cavalry.
Внимание! Готови! Внимание!
So here we have only infantry.
Заповеди, командире! Мирно!
Fuck my life. Who the fuck was it? Yeah, okay, because he needs... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Заповеди, командире!
Why do... What?
Внимание!
Okay. It's all good. I'm not going to rage quit today. I'm good. Okay, so this stuff is only mountaineers from everywhere. Man, what you're saying is already too much micro for a guide. I will try it. I will try it. But this is not okay for a guide. A guide must be something that people can reasonably follow. You cannot ask people in a regular guide to micro the puppet divisions from another country to cut off. That's for very experienced players. You cannot put it in a general viable guide for common people. But okay, I will give it a try. I'll give it a try and try to understand how difficult that is to pull off, how consistent that is. And if it is easy, this is something I can more or less explain. But when you have the spreadsheet, I can put it down in the spreadsheet. In a guide, if I need to explain in a guide, you need to put all of the cavalry from these puppets here. It takes 2 hours only to do that, which may make the guide not viable anymore. But let's give it a try. So, well, the Zara thing is completely irrelevant because in 2 days Zara will be taken, so we can skip that part. Anything is fine in Zara. Let's talk about what you want to do with the Mountaineers, Cavalry and Armored Divisions, because that seems to be the most important part. So that part, yes, we need it. Out of topic, but you should definitely try Denmark. It's a people. I don't doubt that. I played Finland, which was amazing. I think all of the Scandinavian countries can be very powerful. So yeah. That could be fun.
Разбрано! Готови!
I'm going to give some more infantry to this guy, then...
Заповеди, командире! Готов! Мирно! Готов!
Wait, so you don't cap Italy before that? Aren't we rushing down Italy with that strategy?
Готови!
So then you get the civil war in Yugoslavia too. Well, that you get in any case, I think.
Внимание!
So you don't keep the I assume you don't keep the Mountaineers together with the motorized and cavalry, otherwise you cannot quickly move them around.
Внимание! Готови за движение!
Well, this way we have an army of Mountaineers and an army of faster divisions, mix of armored and cavalry. Probably shitty cavalry. And I guess these guys can be together with the Mountaineers to simplify things a little bit. So at this point, let's see if we can make it easy enough to manage here.
comandire!
So I would keep the mountaineers probably in here. And then this army can cover the German border. But then you also need an army to take care of the Yugoslavian civil war, don't you? But half of this army will go to the Yugoslavian civil war. Also, guys, I want to get rid of this shitty country because I hate Bulgaria. So today we need to get to a conclusion. May not be the most optimized guide. I never want to see Bulgaria again in my life. So we need to get it done today. Okay. After playing Romania, this is just a nightmare. So I should have played a shitty no compromise, no surrender country before playing Bulgaria. That way Bulgaria would have been a slightly bit of a better experience. And also we need these guys to be at the border with Italy for sure. So who do we put in Zara? An army, a random army we put in Zara. These guys are not assigned anywhere. They can take care of Zara. Let's say that this is done. I want to see this strategy in action a little bit and move on. Who is without orders? They are without. No, who is without? These 24 are without orders. But I need to cover this one. Turkey is awesome, man. Turkey, I loved it. In fact, in the Balkans, I liked every single country. Greece is very good. Turkey is very good. Romania is awesome. Oh, Yugoslavia is very good. Bulgaria is the only shitty country in the region. Did we have to pick something here? No, we're waiting for the discount, yeah. Yeah, I didn't adjust the production. Should have done it earlier. True, and also this was this is the time to become spy master. And I was going to get a couple more of these departments too. We can start the collaboration governments in Germany. Yeah, then the production, I should have adjusted it a bit earlier. No, but it's not bad, actually. Production is fine. Let me see. No, production, I apparently already adjusted it. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So we want to add, the only thing is we want to add the armored support vehicles to the production. Put them somewhere in there. And that's good enough. True, true. Yes, yes, that's true. So now we get the second spy and then we get the third spy, so we don't need to worry about the collabs. Now, the other thing is... yeah, so we don't need tip of the spear, we can save on that. And maybe we don't need the attaché to Japan at this point. Yeah, so for now we can... maybe we can pick the infantry expert instead. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's pick the infantry expert now. Then we go for the extra research slot, which also gives us the discounts for doctrines. So then we can pick the last remaining doctrines. Oh, yes, it's here. It's here. Oh, insane. Insane. Extremely poorly designed the system, by the way. But at least you can save MIOs. I cancelled it by mistake like 5 times before being able to save them, but... Okay, now let's go collabs. So that should be enough. Okay, we're getting the third one. Perfect. Wait, I did. Oh no, I did. I did build everything. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we can just build more meals. More meals that I would not build in Yugoslavia. The ideal thing would be to build them where we are not going to get bombed. So in places where we don't call anyone. So Romania we're not going to call, but they don't have developments. You won't need more than one. The collabs. Yeah, if you go for a faster run, yeah, probably one is enough. The thing is, for my strategy, you don't need that much industry, because if you only make 9 divisions, you don't need that big of an industry. 9 mountaineer divisions. Yeah, building in Hungary could be okay because they have developed land, but then they get bombed. These guys also get bombed. These guys don't get bombed, but they're shitty, and also they have maluses in their own territories, right? Like they have this shit. Does this shit apply to everyone? But this is actually a good shit. But they might have some bad shit somewhere else, like this one. Yeah, no, it probably applies to me too, so yeah, it's better to avoid Turkey. Let's just build in here for now. And yeah, I think Albania is fine actually, even though it will be attacked. Ah, by the way, no, we also need an army to defend from naval invasions. I think for now we don't need this army here, we can use it for naval invasions. It's okay. So we're almost at the war. We need, and these guys are not really ready. They are not too bad. It's in May. We need to be a bit careful about that because as soon as the war starts, we need to start the offensive. So, well, they will be all trained. They probably won't be regular. Maybe these guys may get to regular. Will there be a big nerf to SP? Maybe. It would make sense if they did that, but it doesn't matter. We can just go back to tanks. Tanks are fine. Tanks are only slightly worse than SPGs, so it's even when they do that, it's not going to be a big deal. So I think when if we could get them to regular, I would be happy. But if we cannot, that's fine. If we give up on a second collab, we can use the spies like this. For this strategy, I think that's what we're going to do. We started a collab, right? Yeah, it's in preparation. Good. I forgot about the existence of April. Okay, now let's speak assault infantry, and let's speak self-propelled support, and let's speak streamlined deployment. But that's not all, because actually here we're pretty good, honestly. We may need Rangers. We wouldn't have them at this point. I completely forgot about these guys. Not great. But now we would have 18, although these guys are not ready. Then we go for the shit here. They use rangers, but we cannot get... We wouldn't have them if we invested this much in the doctrines at this point. We would be getting them next if we pick these next. So we need to calculate another 60 at least army experience for that. 9-1 is not a good idea. It's better to go 8-1. 18 is much better. It's significantly better than 20 with them. So if there is no particular reason you need to go 20, it's better to go 18 instead. Then later on we're going to add more stuff to it, but that's okay. We have some political power now that I'm not sure how to use at this point, but I guess we should do this stuff. So now this messes up, no, it doesn't mess up anything, it's good. What do you need for it? Okay, yes, it's too late. Okay, they're all at regular. I think it's fine. We stopped training them now. Also, what's the deficit in SPGs? It's not bad, actually. I hate that he doesn't put the MIOs automatically when you unlock them. So stupid. Yeah, okay, let's make another save. When is it? 14, 15? Okay, now. It is now. Yeah, now, so I would say, well, you want to port cheese them. I guess we can do that. Of course, we need to call them. Yeah, I know the Italy border is empty, but that only gives you a bit of land in Italy. It doesn't give you all of Italy, but let's see what happens, of course. Yeah, these guys, I didn't give them an offensive, which was not a good idea. Admit that. I will admit that. But we can probably start pushing with them right away and see what happens. And then what was the cheese army? This one here. Stop. Then we actually want to rush, ideally, stuff.
Внимание! Прицел! Готовы за движение! Внимание!
Kill them, maybe?
Отступление! Да! Внимание! Да, командире! Внимание!
Заповеди, командире!
Заповеди, командире! Стройся! Готовый!
Yeah, so now pretty soon we are running out of steam. Now we need to do something though. Here we absolutely need to change these and use garrison cav instead and local police force. It's quite important. When does Germany join against us? So that's the other thing. And also I think it's very much worth it building forts here too. And possibly even some static anti-air here too. But that's a bit too much. That's a big investment in static anti-air, but yeah, it's very soon. But at least the forts. So right now we only have one army covering that front. That's clearly not enough. Then there is also the stupid civil war in here. Oh, let's call these guys. Okay, so well, I think maybe no, maybe this is fine. Yeah, let's move this army up there, I think. Let's move this army up there, and in the new one here we can use for naval invasion defense. Don't think we need that many for naval invasion defense, actually. Oh, hola. From Mexico, that's awesome. I loved Mexico. I hope my guide still works, or can still be made to work. Because I really like my Mexico guide, but then No Compromise, No Surrender messed it up a bit. Okay, this part is easy, I'll give you that. But I would expect the difficult part to come next, honestly. Go, go, go. The fucking Yugoslavian civil war is such a pain in the ass. If we could avoid it, it would be so much better. Struggling to cut them off entirely. And we're almost at the war with Germany. But if we cut them off here, then we can just focus with the SPG army on the south, and it would be okay. Come on, you can do it. So, how big of an impact is all of this having on our puppets? It's probably okay. Okay, so now we can rearrange them a little bit. Oh, what happened to the port defense? Oh, whatever. Fine, I don't think we need to micromanage Star that much, actually. This means we have this army ready. You lose Dalmatia in the civil war, redeploying any troops in the rebel territory. So, for the civil war here, we need to take care of it somehow very quickly. And I need to think about what to do with Italy. If SPGs are enough to push them, probably can keep only these. If not, we can give them another army. So this was the Portuguese army. We can send it up. We can send it up here. Which army do we use to take care of Yugoslavia? Zara and Bosnia. Which one? Bosnia here and Zara. So what we could do is, what if we do area defense in Bosnia? They should place themselves there easily. The Portrop army, if you think we don't need them up there, okay, then we can put these guys in Bosnia actually, and these guys we can put in Zara. Let's see. No, this is not worth it. What is this? Tungsten, okay. So now I want these guys there. And I don't particularly need them to push. Okay, now that's Germany going in June. But they don't join right away, you said. Rush of the Balkans. So maybe they don't send divisions right away. Okay. Need to be careful because if you put them in the wrong place, then they will be teleported back. So maybe something like this is fine. Need you to be fast, people, please. Not pushing. Please stop pushing. I left, which army did I leave here? The Mountaineer army, okay, but I don't need to push with them. I also left this army here. Also don't need to push with them. Calm down, everybody.
Заповеди, командире! Внимание! Заповеди, командире!
That's good.
Заповеди, командире!
Okay, there is Germany. How are we doing with the forts, by the way? Okay, the forts, even on this side, are almost entirely built. Yes! Where is it? Where is it? It's bugged. Discard. Okay. I don't know why, but it works. That's awesome. Now we're waiting for the shitty civil war to happen. Wonder if I should send a few more divisions up there, though. Let's see. And the other thing I wanted to check, yeah, okay, we're starting to have an abundance of SPGs. But we do lack guns, actually. Is it true that we lack guns? I feel like it's a lie. No, it's true. It's actually very much true. That's not good. Yeah, we lack guns because we have a lot more divisions that I normally had at this point. I guess we keep guns at 10 if we do this. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't need them though, but okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We need to change that in case. Yeah, I don't like it that much. I will send the Mountaineers in the mountains, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Even all the way here. Wait, Italy doesn't have divisions here. Why don't they have divisions? Doesn't make sense. There we go. So now...
Brano! Готов!
Yeah, so now this is the painful bit.
Какво ще наредите? Какво ще наредите? Какво
Why
ще
are they
наредите?
fucking not moving? Come on.
Продължавайте
To micro them?
атаката! Готови за движение! Готови за движение! Бързо отбой! Какво ще наредите?
Doing nothing? Awesome.
Внимание!
Doing nothing is great. Doing nothing is absolutely awesome.
Тръгваме!
Okay, this should be over soon. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought, honestly.
Внимание!
So now, in theory, we can just focus on protecting this front here. You have a massive deficit in trains, more deficit than usual than with my other strategy, but it's also a lot faster, that's for sure.
Какво ще наредите?
One thing I didn't do is, yeah, this is so fucking idiotic, absolutely idiotic. Yeah, that's why you don't have supplies in this game, because they just never go from the right side, never. That makes sense. Is it only these two? Maybe I can give them this one too. Okay. So we lack supplies, I assume, because we haven't gotten this connection back. So for 7 more days or something like that, it's going to be a pain. Istria is Italian, man. What are you talking about?
Какво ще наредите? Разбрано!
Okay, this is the part where it may get a little bit messy, but it's just because we don't have supplies. That's very annoying. That's actually annoying. Okay, so stop. Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, okay, this will be a little bit annoying. So I guess we do need to keep an army on area defense for a bit longer at least.
Внимание! Какво ще наредите? Заповеди, командире!
Wait. Yeah, I don't do the push earlier. Yeah, this may be a bit annoying. It's the usual camel counter-offensive of Mussolini. This may be a bit annoying.
Внимание! Готови!
Yeah, I thought because of the situation in Italy they would give up on that, but you should never underestimate Italy's plans of counter-offensives with camels. That caught me off guard once again. Okay, but maybe it's not a bad thing if you can hold the border. Actually, they would send a lot of divisions there, remove them from Italy. They are sending a lot of divisions there. All of these divisions would be in Italy. Wonder if we should actually let them do this on purpose. Look at the amount of divisions they are sending there. Yeah, if we set the defensive line properly put in here, I think this may be a good idea. I think this may be a good idea. So our deficit in guns is increasing, not decreasing, which is sad, but maybe we can fix it in a bit. Just need a couple more victory points. Don't like that.
Заповеди, командире! Да, командире! Мирно! Мирно!
Ah, they got defended.
Внимание! Отблъскваме ги!
Damn, Naples is being defended seriously, unfortunately. Ah, GG. I did not see that. So what was the situation here? Here it's so good. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Don't know if we have trucks, to be honest, to do that, but...
Da, comandire!
Okay, maybe better here to change the approach slightly. Let's see if we maybe give them a bit more time instead of rushing. Okay, so now we would have gotten the first Mountaineers Doctrine, so we could add the Rangers here. Did I already change the production? Yeah, still not enough though, but it is enough to add more SPGs here. Probably, is it? No. I will do it later.
Какво ще наредите? Тръгваме! Тръгваме! Готови!
Oh, the camels! Mussolini, what will you do without the camels? The camel counter-offensive, no!
Готови за движение!
It's over, it's all over. Okay, bugged. Chances that it gets bugged? High, pretty high. Line deployment for Rangers. Yeah, that may be a choice. Bam! Bugged. Awesome. Awesome, but I don't think we want to keep this stuff, so I think we want to give it to Italy, don't we? It's okay, we can just give it to them manually. RNG. Let's call it as it is. A fucking bug. It's not RNG. Because you... Well, I mean, let me see exactly what Topple the Giants does. So, why do we do this? For the... For what? For the war goal? Isn't it like 10 days a war goal right now for us? Oh no, it's not. Wait, oh, it's much more. Yeah, no, okay, the manpower, yes, but at that point you don't need to rush it. But, okay, but we just need... so if we just keep Piemonte, I would say, it's fine, no? So we can give back to Italy. Let's do something like this. Let's give back to Italy. So this stuff they don't want. Yeah, they don't want Napoli. This is very racist, by the way, game. Paradox, I'm telling you. The fact that Italy doesn't want Naples is not good. You need to address that issue. Some people may get quite offended by that. Yeah, this way we keep... well, maybe we keep this one too. Something like this. Yeah, oh, also, the Italians are still alive here, though. That's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. So, I'm not entirely sure about this idea here yet. I don't know. I'm slightly confused about it. No, I was going to pick the focus. I just don't know if it's particularly important to get it while you own that. I mean, it's okay, we can just move the divisions there. It will take a second to take them down, and it will make capitulating Italy maybe a little bit easier. I'm not sure. It's something to be checked. So, do we have any other armies? No, these are the only armies that we were using. So now we moved these guys there to take quickly care of Albania. So I think we could go though for another collab in Germany, honestly. I think you could do 2 collabs. Maybe not a third one, but 2 of them. Well, I don't know. It depends how much we want to rush Germany down. Also, you wanted to go extensive conscription, which we'll be able to do in a little bit. Well, let's say, first of all, it doesn't make sense not to use the spies. So let's use the spies. Maybe, how about the casualties so far? It's actually pretty high. Okay, so let me see if this was... yeah, so now we can go toppling giants. Let's do it. We also have all of the Italian divisions now, by the way, which is a lot of divisions. A lot of very shit divisions, but divisions nonetheless. The camels! That's it, we won. GG. GG. Got the camels. Did I assign them there? They did.
Продолжавайте напред! Заповеди, командире!
Oh, wait a No way, boys! The trick is insane! No way! Oh my god, what did we discover? What did we discover here? The insane trick! Oh, some shit. Okay, I love this. Absolutely love this. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a free Slovakia for us. Thank you very much, Germany. Thank you very much. No, don't go there. Okay, I do still think it's better not to call Slovakia and just to call Hungary. So then we go straight from Hungary. What is these? These are Soviet divisions. What the fuck? Because Slovakia is what? Slovakia is a puppet. Yeah, it's a puppet. What are these divisions? You'd say invade from Slovakia or for Hungary? No, I'd say definitely from Hungary. I'd do it from Hungary. So we don't need to cover this front at all. And from Hungary we just rush Vienna. We rush here, and then we cut them off here. Maybe. Okay. Where do we put these guys? Probably just reinforcing this border. It's a bit of an overkill at this point, honestly. Well, first we need to take care of these lovely Italians down here. Okay, but you say they still don't attack? Let's see if that's consistent. Well, I mean, they have reasons not to attack now, for sure. I am starting to, I will admit it, Bates. Yes, I'm starting to like this. Okay, let's go extensive. No, I still don't like Bulgaria. Let's be very clear about that. But I love the trick about Slovakia, and this more offensive strategy is not bad. Yeah, okay, now we kill the Italians. And that's done. I don't think there is any more invasion to worry about. Don't we need to annex Italy? I mean, integrating them would be good in any case. So I guess we should be building in Italy. And also building in Italy is probably the best in any case.
Внимание! Стройся! Заповеди, командире!
Yeah, okay, so about this template now. We need to add some firepower here, but we don't have enough SPGs. Maybe we fixed the guns problems with Italy. Yeah, we did. We also don't have enough manpower, but we just changed the thing, so maybe that's good. Well, we had some mountaineers though. So at this point, we would have picked the first two... Yeah, the first two doctrines in here. Adding mountaineers may mess up things a bit, but I don't know. It's not terrible. Do we have tip of the spear? No, we don't have tip of the spear. Yeah, logistical focus could also be a very good idea now. But then there is no reason not to go tip of the spear. Yeah, I think I want the mountaineers in there. That's already too many. What about tip of the spear? No, it's good. What's with divisions not being engaged sometimes? I've been noticing it this past month. Like your target tile and the enemy send a new div and they just sit there not being engaged by your divisions. Sounds like maybe those divisions are not directly at war with you. This may happen if you have, say, if we are at war with Italy and they join the Axis, then you will see the German divisions moving into Italy. But unless they call Germany, you cannot attack or interact with those divisions. That's the only thing I can think about. You mean... yeah, I was thinking about it, but... well, I'm not sure, because logistical focus is always great too. Either way, no, let me see something like this. So it could be ideal if we could go to 30 with, but we will never get enough SPGs for this on 18 divisions. That's too many. I mean, it's not impossible though. We're not in a hurry though. Why do we need to be in a hurry? We're not in a hurry. We can do this. We can do this.
Gotovi!
And the 30 width would be perfect. And then we can just push the Germans, I would say, from here. Of course, we need to train these guys. Static warfare, I'll think about it. No! Fuck's sake. Why? This is so bugged sometimes, I hate it. This is bad. I just want to know how it happened. It doesn't make sense. It's the org bug that happens sometimes here. Yeah, it may feel like a bug. I wouldn't be surprised because this game is full of bugs currently. Trade-wise, oh yes, trade-wise we need to fix it. Sure. Now, yeah, this is where we picked extensive conscription, and we were going to push these guys. Then somehow this got bugged. We don't know how. And now at this point, well, okay, let's try static warfare. It would be cool to do that also because it's something a bit new, because I don't usually do that. So that's cool. Well, Vades, once we publish this this guide, you need to take some credits because you basically worked on half of it, more than half of it. So, thank you for the help. Feels like they keep piling on new features. That's exactly my feeling. This game doesn't need more new features and stuff. They need optimization on what is already in the game. And the fact that they keep adding new stuff is not great. Because the new stuff is not great, first of all, in the first place. And then because this game would need so much more work. Now, guys, I love this thing. I want it to be consistent. I hope it is consistent enough. I really hope it is consistent enough.
Какво ще наредите? Да, командире.
You know what? Fuck this stupid one rub, so I stop missing trade because it's very annoying. Yeah, HOI4, I hope so too, but it needs to be not like EU4, EU5, I mean. Otherwise we have a problem. Ah, they move divisions there though, they're scared. I mean, I guess it's not absolutely mandatory, but it does help quite a bit. Takes this part away from Germany, it gives us some divisions. Manpower-wise, we still have issues, which can probably not be easily fixed. We could reduce maybe slightly this number of divisions. Maybe we could go down to 15. Having a bit less divisions but more trained could be beneficial. So, like, instead of fighting this with divisions at 70% strength, well, now they're at 70%, but in Italy too they were not fully equipped, I have the feeling. We decreased them a little bit. No, not yet. So this will definitely help. Well, that's, yeah, definitely help. Yeah, that's huge. You're absolutely right. Though I do have the feeling that pushing into Italy... Yeah, there is a huge encirclement opportunity. Although pushing them here is very difficult. So... Here too, it's a bit difficult. We can try. We'll try. But pushing them here will be extremely easy. Here, a bit trickier. We don't... we can absorb some puppets with cores, yes, but not everything. Some stuff. So here we're picking mountain infantry up. We're not going to do that because we don't rely anymore on mountain infantry that much instead. And we probably should have done this a bit earlier. This stuff is quite important. Yeah, this must be earlier. This should be earlier for sure. Yeah, exactly. Closing it from here, it's almost impossible. So I think it's easier to go from here. Still pretty much undecided as to what to do here. I always thought the most OP Bulgaria path was the compliance path. It is the compliance path that we are doing, by the way. It is the compliant path, which is... It really comes alive with this focus here. But, which is awesome, the problem is it takes a while to come alive, this path. So this path is very, very good for multiplayer Bulgaria because, like, you play with the axes and you get all of the stuff and you build up compliance in there. But because we have massive manpower issues, keeping stuff occupied is not great for us. Despite the compliance, it's still problematic. Okay, by the way, I changed my mind here, and I want to do 15, not 18. I think it's the better play. Even 12 could be okay, but 12 is a bit on the low side. We already did artillery up. What did I mess up here? The faction manpower exploit. Yeah, I know the faction. No, but I will not use the faction manpower exploit. Do we have any free slots in here? No, we don't. Italy, not Italy. Italy is a higher priority, I would say, than Hugo. What do we go for here? Improvement here is not that good. Huh? Logistics company, we don't need it. Yeah, radio. We can go radio. So it may be true that Yugoslavia is closer to being integrated than Italy, but I still think Italy is a higher priority. In any case, we are not building in Italy, which is not good. Then Yugo could be the next priority, and also we can probably do another integrator. No, influence. No, not yet. Also, war bonds may help. Oh, wait. We don't have landing craft, right? Oh, we don't have a transport ships. Fuck. Okay. That's bad. Ooh, okay. Yes. I feel like it's still a bit too early though. Maybe we can go, or is it not too early? Maybe it's not too early. No, maybe it's not too early at all. Okay, let me put that now. Influence is a trap or a tool to lower TPs. Casualty base. Yeah. Now I feel a bit more relaxed about manpower this way, so I think I like this a bit more. Though, yeah, later we'll get more manpower for sure. Yeah, that one I got. Okay, so I wonder if we should start this stuff here or not. Probably we should. Yeah, I think you can. You can. In the stream. I mean, no, the goal is to go down here. Not, it's not that much for that, but to get this one because this one is good. But I guess it's not that important right now. I guess it's not that important. I see what you mean. Okay, let's do improve the road system. The good news about that is that fascist nations cannot join the allies anymore, so as Germany you could allow Vichy France to invade them, puppet them and give them your occupied French lands.
Готови за движение.
Why do we not have supplies here? I don't like that. I don't think we need these guys to be here, honestly. We can put them here. I mean, they probably just don't have supplies in general because they're SPGs, but now we can do artillery up. So why don't we have supplies? Can we not pay attention on this front, or do we need to keep... Speed 5 tends to bug a lot with the fronts, so you sometimes lose tiles even though you shouldn't at speed 5. It's a bit annoying. Now I think we can do radio up, because in here we don't need anything. We don't need anything. Flame tank boost could be okay, I guess. And here we are waiting for this one after that. If needed, probably not. Radio up. For the planes. No, I'll go radio up. Yeah, there are a couple of places where they completely destroyed the forts. What are the casualties? Yeah, not bad. And the production is now okay. This will actually mess up my template. Let me see. Now this becomes a 29.6, which is not great, but I guess it's fine. I'm happy with how it looks, I think. Yeah, well, that's not a bad idea. Well, okay, maybe they could have stayed 18. Let me see. Though I would still maybe recruit them a little bit later. Like after Italy, you recruit the last one. So in Italy, they have a higher equipment. And you don't struggle as much with manpower. And I guess the political power, we keep it to integrate Italy, then we need to integrate Yugoslavia. So right after Italy, though Italy is not annexed yet, will take a while to annex them. But if we annex Italy, we also take all of their convoys, don't we? And then we can probably send the convoys. I think it's better to rush down Italy. Trading increases the autonomy, but I'm doing it with mostly people we don't particularly care about. I haven't tried... okay, this one is with Yug, and we can avoid it. Maybe Yugoslavia we can fully avoid. Bought a bit more from them. And Greece, Hungary, and Turkey should not be too much of an issue, is it? Over time it is. Over time it is. At least for a while, I don't think we need to worry about it.
Gotowi za движение!
So, we either continue the ignoring planes thing or we start going for planes. Turkey has a lot of casualties, I would assume so, yeah. I don't want to build planes, so... Well, that means end of the research part of the guide. I'll just write air attacks. I guess it's easier. But then, no, wait a second. Then I also want, which we are about to get, the landing craft. Landing craft. And then air tax free. Okay. There are some braids in here.
Мирно!
Gotta stop importing from these guys.
Да, командире!
But damn, trading is so fun.
Какво ще наредите? Строй се! Мирно!
Okay.
Заповеди, командире!
Regular is enough, let's go. Close the channel to all traffic and redeploy your offensive units back to Italy. Wait a second, what? Also, we can actually give back to Italy the rest here. They hate Naples, but the rest we can give them. Maybe I'll keep Veneto. I'll also keep Alto Adige, but I'll give them back Piedmont. Yeah, they just don't want Napoli. Just hate it. Italy hates it. Anything but Naples.
Da!
Wait, we do have a discount on these that I am... wait, the improved medium howitzer means we can make the new tanks. It's actually not particularly useful, this research. Let's keep going for the plain ones. Northeastern, yeah, I need to play No Compromise, No Surrender, so I will need to come up with something to do with it, and I guess that may be the best one. Damn, these tanks are a bit too expensive. Maybe not the best idea right now. It's okay if we import from puppets, though. But we do need to import from puppets at this point. There's no other way. I think we can balance it with just an influenced Turkish government. That's okay. And let's also do this one. Japan, yes, I made a guide for Japan. China, I don't like that much.
Заповеди, командире! Внимание!
Well. You know, Communist China was so much better. Is still so much better without the DLC. So, by the way, we do need to defend this front. Now we have probably billions of puppet units that we can call. I'm assuming Italy has a lot.
Готов! Какво ще наредите? Внимание! Отблъскваме ги! Отблъскваме ги!
I'm not sure. I don't know about Slovakia. I don't see much of a point in calling Slovakia right now. Let me try without.
Продължавайте атаката!
I'll still place the divisions covering the entire front here. But I don't think I'll call Slovakia for now.
Продължавайте напред! Заповеди, командире! Напред!
I want those 24 divisions to be in here.
Какво ще наредите?
Look at how smart these divisions are. Look, I saw somebody moving there. I'm sure I saw somebody going like, phew. Let's go there. So, yeah. So here they only have one supply hub, which is not connected to anything. So these guys will be completely out of supplies. So I think a good idea would be take this one and go around. Yeah. So we just need... yeah, I just want these guys to cover the front, but they are bugged, of course. Where are they going? Wait, no, why? Why can they not go there? Okay, no, I don't want to push here, so let's stop this. want to push this exclusively from here. Well, this is this will be a big mess in terms of the front, but okay.
Готовы за движение. Стройся.
Now, it's funny that the Germans somehow have supplies. How do they have supplies exactly? How do these divisions have supplies? Now, these ones don't. How do they have supplies? Where do they get them from? There is no railway. There is no connection. Whatever.
Внимание. Готовы. Внимание.
Who's pushing the Soviets? Okay. The Soviets, if they don't murder their own divisions, they're just not happy.
Заповеди, командире.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the mess that is happening here, but okay. Wait, nothing else? Yeah, nothing else. Okay, no, but they have no railway. That doesn't make sense. There is no railway connection to this supply hub. So how do they get supplies in here? River.
Готовы.
Damn, these fucking Brits and Soviets scare me. I'm not sure. I'll put the air maybe a bit later. I'll do the constructions before air. Put the radio too before air, I think. I don't want to use air. I don't want to produce air. I think air will be later. Yeah, the production. Yeah, the fucking stupid shit. No, it's actually good. It's actually okay. It's the offensive line that is a bit messed up. But it's okay. It's all good. This one is gone though, now. Okay. Luckily there is some random people in there. Where are my supplies? Nowhere to be seen. And I will get them. We need to reorganize this part a bit. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. 50k is huge. Honestly, it's huge. Well, the AI cheats in many ways. And supplies is definitely one of the ways they cheat.
Мирно!
They mostly cheat with naval invasions, though. They can trigger naval invasions even without green air. Going to start suffering a bit up there, but we're almost done with the encirclement.
Напред!
Why
Готові!
are you pushing?
Готов!
Yeah, by the time you close the encirclement, there are a lot less people in it. But I guess it's better than nothing.
Да! Мирно!
You have to use trains, man.
Внимание!
Need to speed this up a bit. Yeah, why are you pushing there? It's not your front. That's not the way I told you to push. Yeah, here we're going to suffer.
Внимание!
I hate these front lines. They get so messed up. But what we can do now is this, because we don't need these guys there anymore. So we can just actually send everybody here. Hopefully they are doing it now, because I didn't assign them like that. Okay. Okay, let's make a huge mess.
Какво ще наредите?
God damn it!
Заповеди, командире! Готови за движение! Мирно!
Think them too. Yeah, it's going to be a struggle at first, but it's fine. They can even push back a little bit.
Готов!
Done. Now we can push the Germans properly. I hate field marshal lines. They get bugged a lot. They get bugged insanely, but now I'm using it.
Готови за движение!
Offensively, they are terrible. Defensively, they can work, but they get bugged a lot. Not like the other ones don't get bugged, don't get me wrong.
Какво ще наредите?
But
Готови за движение! Готов!
can you use fucking trains, for the love of God?
Да, командире!
Can you not
Заповеди,
push?
командире!
It's the Brits.
Готови!
Yes, let's push something here, please. This area is actually heavily fortified. Even that doesn't work very well. In fact, in the end, I prefer to have them split in separate armies, because otherwise they tend to move units from one place to the other, leaving huge gaps in between. No, it's quite bad. We still have a lot of divisions. I think we can kill some of them in here. We can kill some of them in here. That's what we may do next.
Da, comandire!
I guess we do this at this point.
Da, comandire!
He can also put it up.
Готови за движение!
By the way, how are we doing in terms of autonomy? Not good, probably, because we are using most of the stuff for importing. Let me check. That's not that bad, and we can probably lend lease convoys for another 130 and trains. So do we have trains? We don't have many trains. We can get to 200. And right now it's 300, so yeah, it's okay. Assign an industrial.
Da, comandire!
Yeah, I am.
Внимание!
Yeah, this should be the Soviet Union, which is fine. They just take what they want. Okay.
Внимание! Какво ще наредите? Да! Внимание! Внимание! Да, командире!
It would probably make more sense to just push with everybody and kill them fast. But this is more satisfying. And we're also waiting for Italy to be annexed, so I guess it's okay. Let's try a spearhead, huh? Let's try a spearhead. I feel bold today. Where are my freaking supplies? Of course they're bugged. Of course. Man, what are you talking about? They fix something? Oh. They do break more stuff though from time to time. I do have a good CPU, but yeah, it's also not late, because late it's not even about the CPU anymore. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, that's a result of using spearheads, probably. It's mostly a result of not having fucking supplies, because what? This is not connected. Isn't it connected there? Guess it's not. Yeah, so now it's the time for air. Come on, give me that fucking railway, please. Well, this is what happens when you push without supplies, even against a weaker enemy. How fucking immortal is that guy?
Da, comandire!
Maybe a bit late for you, German. Taking forever though, this fucking shit. Now we done with Italy? I don't have the political power anyways.
Zapovedi, comandire! Vнимание! Разбрано! Внимание!
Who are these people and why are they doing nothing?
Какво ще наредите?
Oh my god.
Готови!
Look at how dumb they are. They suddenly moved to the opposite side of the front. It's fucking insane. So what now though? Because now I'd like to pick this one. The problem is we're not there yet. You technically could go for some air shit, which I don't want to do. Guess we could pick some political power. Maybe we can do some... No, fucking air, no. I mean, it probably makes the most sense, but okay. Oh my god, how fucking long is this name? Georgi Benkovsky Aircraft Repair Facility. Okay, the second part is easy. Georgi Benkovsky. Down. Georgi Benkovsky. Aircraft Repair Facilities.
Напред! Готови! Какво ще наредите?
We cannot push them easily in a place where they are completely encircled. Yet we are the ones that don't have. No, I didn't see that. Don't let me go back. What did you say about? You have a trick, but where? What is the trick?
Готови!
This guy is immortal.
Внимание!
Okay, now though we need. Now we push for the win. Let's see.
Внимание!
Right, we Netherlands is already in the allies. Belgium is not in the allies. Why don't we justify on Why don't we justify on Belgium now, though? Take Netherlands. We can take the Netherlands, then we can invade the UK while we justify Belgium. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I don't particularly like taking the UK with France still alive. Won't their navy be in the way? I think their navy will be in the way. But we can just justify on Belgium now. No, why from here? Wait, let me... No, yeah, I think we justify on Belgium now. I think it's okay. We got time. For the usual path. I mean, you just need to time it a bit with this stuff. That didn't... Okay. Yeah, that might be patched too. They are looking at all possible ways to make naval invade more impossible. Oh, that's Italy, by the way, right? Yeah. After annexing Italy, we focus on building in Yugoslavia. Especially because all of this stuff gets completely bugged. Awesome, awesome. But also, now with Italy... Luxembourg. Luxembourg takes the same amount of time though. So if you get them at the same time, it's okay. So where is my navy? It's not a very good navy. The fact that you cannot request navy from puppets is completely idiotic too, by the way. Why not? Can request their armies, but not their navies for absolutely no reason. Germany is about to go. Right, Italy is also in this. If you annex Italy before you end the war, it means you can then Balkanize them. Maybe. Or maybe we should annex them after the war. So if you want to Balkanize them, it's better to do it before the war. These puppets, you can get resource rights and war reparations, while the other ones cannot. Yeah, unless we go from the north, in which case we don't really need this. On the other hand, we may need to annex something in here to push into the Netherlands. This could be a good idea. Something like these, and we puppet the rest. Maybe Westphalen. I think it's okay. We take these two, we push the Netherlands from here. Actually, no, just one. Okay, that's good enough. So that and the rest puppet. But Germany I just puppet as one. Italy, on the other hand, Ah, yeah, fuck you, Yugoslavia. No, wait, I need to annex. I am annexing them, so I guess not. Guess I'll give that back to them. Don't need to give this stuff back to them. I don't know. Can I core this shit at some point? I think I don't care though. No, fuck it. I'm done. Let's go. This stuff. Okay, good enough. Then no. Ah, it's back. It's back. It's back. It's not ruined yet. Okay, we're good. We're good. Did I puppet it? I did. That's got to be one of the most cancer ones ever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Well, I didn't want to puppet them, but okay. Is there anything left? Beautiful. This navy is enough, we'll not have any issues with it.
Strojce!
Poland is a freaking major, I think. Isn't Poland a major? Pretty sure Poland will be a major. This way though. I can also wait. Subjects are all doing pretty good, and Yugoslavia is already doing okay. You know what? Instead of these stupid air focuses, we're going to pick the manpower, the political power ones, because I need political power to annex the stuff. So we're going to do, yeah, definitely that. Now it's a bit late to change, but. Yeah, okay, the Gilgo party, yes, sure, but I'm pretty sure Poland will be a major, so we'll need to capitulate them, probably. Yeah, Poland will be a pain in the ass. Because like this, we can go Netherlands, Belgium, France, UK as usual. The problem is after the UK, we need to go back and capitulate Poland. We can also call Germany into it, and we have billions of divisions. It's a bit sad to give the puppets autonomy, though. Well, let's give it a look first of all, see how it goes. If in that case, I would probably go from all sides. Yeah, I don't need to protect anything, but I still need to go there. Okay. Just speed it up because it's taking too long. This guide overall took way too long. So I was starting the justification there, and we can get this one more or less around the same time. I should have saved some political power to get them at the same time, though. They will naval invade me? Wait, Italy, you mean? Oh, fuck Italy, I don't care. So we got the claim on France. What we lack is the other two here. Okay. What the Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Huh? What's happening? Wait, did they change something? Now they automatically split off when they need to repair? Where was the setting for that? It's disabled. Why do they do that? What the hell? Okay, then repair, I guess, first.
Стройся!
True, I forgot about the spies.
Какво ще наредите?
Oh, so the Soviet Union will be at war with Poland. That means sharing the score with them, which is a bit annoying.
Готови за движение!
That's Yugoslavia to integrated public. Fuck, we have one more. But we'll get it quite fast.
Какво ще наредите? Внимание!
I guess we don't have to worry about Poland, most likely.
Готови за движение!
They are not called into the war yet, I guess.
Готов!
Can we push them?
Внимание!
No? Why? They are not called into the war yet. Oh, fine.
Готови за движение! Внимание! Разбрано! Готови за движение!
So this can get a little tricky if... well, maybe not. Most likely not.
Да, командире! Внимание! Готов!
We can even go freedom of press. Is it bad in any way? No, it's not that bad.
Да! Внимание! Какво ще наредите? Разбрано! Внимание! Да, командире!
Now we can give them a proper front. We can also give one army here.
Da, comandire.
Don't know. I might just give up on Poland and let them being eaten by the Soviets, or I call Germany. That's the other option, which is okay. Calling Germany is okay. We also have 1 billion divisions here, so I guess we can call Germany. So they have divisions there. It's gonna be annoying. And is it, by the way, is it a major? It's probably a major, yeah. It doesn't say that, but I do think it's a major. The only reason to attack Poland would be to take war score out of the Soviets. So at that point, having a bigger front is better if we're farming score. So at this point, we would have the claim on Luxembourg. I was just late, but if we time them correctly, you have them at the same time. And by the way, it's almost at the same time anyway, so that's okay. It's annoying, they have so many pockets. They have more pockets than usual. It's a bit annoying. By the way, didn't we steal some planes somewhere? Indeed. May not be a lot, it's some. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, this is also... Did they take that, maybe? Use trains!
Внимание! Заповеди, командире! Готови! Готови!
Done. Okay, did we get yeah, we got all of the naval techs. By the way, is it too late? No, we're still fine. I forgot, when does Japan attack? How much time do we have left? How close is this? August. No, okay, it's okay. We have enough. We have enough months. No, fuck Portugal and Norway. It's okay. Wait, how big is the naval invasion limit here? 10. No, we have 6 months, no? March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. We have 5 months. That's okay. But the US can join or not? That's the other question. Didn't you say the US doesn't join? That's too many.
Готови за движение!
Yeah, but you finished the war with Germany faster.
Какво ще наредите?
For the guide, we absolutely need to account for people who are slower. Cannot expect perfect micro and good management of everything. It's that would be too risky.
Какво ще наредите? Готови! Готови за движение! Отстъпление!
Wonder if there is anything good in here. Definitely not. By the way, these are my divisions. I could disband them.
Заповеди, командире!
Gain manpower.
Готов! Готови! Готови! Да! Внимание! Внимание!
Ah, this one cannot disband. Okay, the rest doesn't matter.
Внимание!
I wonder if I should send another army to the UK. Maybe this one, which is quite good. Or maybe not needed. How much of the score is the Soviet Union? Oh, fuck, it's stealing so much of this score. So annoying. Yeah, because they got already fucking 343,000 casualties. So annoying. Yeah, but there is no easy fix to this. Although it's probably better to do something like this and push Poland.
Заповеди, командире! Готов! Внимание!
They have so many divisions there though. It's actually painful as fuck.
Внимание! Внимание! Готов! Готов!
Okay, it's time to go for the stuff. Well, we can actually use no. We can use repair at low risk. Repair at whatever.
Какво ще наредите?
Probably should have waited a little bit longer before sending this one, but that's okay. Wait, where is it? Ah, it's there. Yeah, that's not great. Dominance is there. He will never take Danzig down. The Soviets suck so hard. You don't go through the channel here, by the way.
Gotovi!
See? Countering. Okay, that's nice.
Da!
That's painful.
Da, comandire!
Even this, and especially. Shit here.
Готов! Какво ще наредите? Какво ще наредите? Готови за движение?
And that should be Yugoslavia. So now we integrate, we annex Yugoslavia, and then we can pick the shit here. Wait, what was the name of this shitty firm? About Bulgarian integration of the Balkans.
Какво ще наредите? Внимание!
That stupid fucking idiot going in back to the harbor. Are you stopping?
Какво ще наредите? Внимание! Какво ще наредите? Заповеди, командире! Да!
Poland is still alive here.
Мирно!
Don't think we should push it anymore. What we are not going to find out this way is whether Poland was a major or not. Well, because it's already capitulated, we'll never know.
Строй се!
But I am quite confident it's considered a major.
Внимание! Готов!
Maybe the Navy engagements? Nah, this is so shitty, oh my god.
Внимание!
Yeah, the peace conferences are done so well. Soviet Union pushed half of Poland, they get to 70% of the war score against the Allies, so they get to annex all of the Allies. Disgusting.
Готов!
Yeah, I mean, generally it's what it says here when it says major faction members left to capitulate. The other thing is the golden portrait there, but then it doesn't always matter. Sometimes there is some other stuff that is not accounted for. Wow, less score than the Soviet Union is bad. Is bad. Why? So stupid. But it's done. It's done. Bulgaria is done. I need to write it down, what we did today. But it's done. I think probably attacking Poland from the beginning with the puppet divisions, calling Germany right away, and attacking Poland is a good idea. Thanks, Vades, for the suggestions and help. You saved Bulgaria from being abandoned, most likely. So now it's at least a guide that makes sense from the beginning to the end, and doesn't seem to have too much RNG, though it's a very annoying strategy, very tricky guide. Many things that can go wrong. It's a bit like Austria. The concept is similar to Austria, but worse. But at least it's done, and will 100% end here. Well, I don't want to do this peace conference. So. All right, boys. Thank you all for watching. I'll try to write down these things. I will not record it this week, I think. Because I want to make a short guide for the weekend, so I'll probably record it next week. True. The worst Austria. Yeah, in almost all aspects. Obsessive Pizza, you're right. Actually, you're right. I think Vates will definitely get the offensive divisions. That's very, very true. Yeah, that's fair. That's only fair. Boys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.